Montreal has a tendency to recycle, with the Claude Julien, Michel Therrien, Alain Vigneault. So would Alain Vigneault be a candidate that you would have in mind to come back to Montreal years later and try it out?
I would say, yeah. I have nothing but respect for AV. I watched the way he handled the team in Vancouver. Was a very veteran team, a very, very good hockey club. And he handled it tremendously. Then he goes over to New York, does a tremendous job there, takes them to the Stanley Cup final, takes over a Philly team that was in the absolute dumps and turns it into a really good hockey club, gets on absolute fire before COVID hits in 2020. They were on fire. That team might have went to the Stanley Cup final if COVID didn't stop us in March. I don't know who would have beat them. They were playing so well. They came into the bubble, they won 4 or 5 in a row, then they played us and snuck that one out. But he did a good job there from the start. Again, a lot of young guys, and I thought he did a great job. So I think he would be a good candidate. Again, like, how many options is there? There's just not very many options.
It's recycling.
Yeah. And I don't, the situation that Montreal's in right now, there's absolutely, and I'm willing to bet on this, that they don't just bring in fresh blood and bring in a random guy that's like from the QMJHL. We're like, okay, we're going to give this guy. I just don't see it happening in this situation. No. That's throwing him to the absolute wolves. Coaching, I do think you need some experience in that situation in Montreal. GM, not so much, as I said, but I think Vigneault would be a good choice, obviously, if he loses his job.
Yeah, it seems to be. Well, the Canucks coach lost his job yesterday. Travis Green is officially out. Bruce Boudreau is coming back in.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit of a weird one for me. So
yeah, and Julian was in the running there too. I heard that was kind of the two guys.
He was rumored.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Julian's going to be focusing on Spengler Cup and the Olympics. So if you go to the Spengler, I mean, you're going to have a nice little reunion.
Me and Claude back at it together. Who knows?
Like, sorry for the tweets when you got fired, Claude.
Yeah, I wouldn't apologize to him. I would tell him straight up too. I'd be like, he would know it. I'd be like, come on. He would probably laugh about it. I'd be like, Claude, you can't tell me I was wrong. Come on. And all I did for the record, all I did say was the line changes was madness. That was all I said. Never said he was a bad coach. So just for the record, everybody out there.
Oh, just funny.